Okay, I cannot begin to tell you how many times I have heard people talk about how important an evening and morning routine is. But I've always been like, no, that's for kids or old people. I should be able to do whatever I want to, be spontaneous. And so it's kind of embarrassing to admit that I just never really believed that having a routine really was beneficial. But as with a lot of things in life, sometimes you just gotta experience the difference something can make before you'll believe it. And so it wasn't until I started to treat myself like a toddler with a solid nighttime and morning routine that I realized, wow, okay, so this really does make all the difference. Shouldn't surprise me. I know I definitely can be a bit stubborn like a toddler too, and sometimes take some convincing. But the fact was, before I started to implement solid routines, I wasn't falling asleep as easily as I would have liked to at night. And then in the morning, well, let's just say I wasn't exactly jumping out of bed excited to start my calm and organized day. And so, what I've discovered along the way is that your morning is only as good as what you set up the night before. The exact steps you take the night before will be different for everyone, and you should definitely find what works for you. But I do know that starting the day on the right foot means you can get going in the morning with more clarity, more calm, and just basically like you're ready to go instead of sputtering like an old car that can barely start. So one of the simplest things you can do is to create an evening checklist for yourself. That could include things like set out your vitamins, get your office bag ready, pick out your clothes, do the dishes. And I totally get it. These things aren't always as exciting as checking social media or watching another TV show, but I promise you, they will make all the difference to you in the morning, both from a mindset perspective and from a health point of view. For me, it's things like homework, prepping backpacks, lunches and clothes for the next day, the girls' bedtime routine, bedtime cuddles, stories, prayers. Then I like to review my schedule and to-do lists. I do have lists, plural, so I can get a handle on what I'm waking up to the next day. I pick 3 doable must-dos for the next day. I often will read and journal a little, just meditate a little, and then I'm out. So what evening rituals could you create that would really serve you and your family? Make it as relaxed as you can, make it enjoyable, and remember that this routine feeds directly into designing the next day. Speaking of which, and this is the most fun part in my opinion, you have to create a treat for yourself for the morning in order to look forward to launching yourself out of bed. Otherwise, it doesn't go so well. So maybe you love listening to podcasts, or you love stretching for 5 minutes, or reading a good book, or walking your dog before everyone gets up. Whatever a treat is for you, do that. Plan that in. For me, I love to do some stretching, take some deep breaths, read, journal a little, and get ready before everybody else gets up. That feels great to me, so I try to do that as often as I can in the mornings. It just kind of gets my head in the right space and energizes me and connects me to what's important. So what morning rituals could you create that would really serve you and your family? Now, I want to also say, because I hear this so much in the office, that if pain is an issue for you first thing in the morning, which can be super challenging, this is extra important. I want you to hit the snooze button on the alarm clock, hit the on button on the heating pad, or even electric blanket to literally get warmed up before you even get out of bed. Take that time to breathe, get your mind right, plan your top 3 to-dos for the day, and gently stretch, even starting while still in bed, and make sure you stretch from head to toe. Make it enjoyable, get things rolling on the right foot, literally. Just really do what feels good for you, no matter what you're dealing with. I promise you, every good day starts with the night before. So take care of yourself. Don't let yourself get away with being a stubborn toddler. Have a bedtime routine and just do it. So tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. Let me know what simple morning and evening routine you can start tonight. Yes, tonight. It's awesome to start thinking about health, and even better to start doing. So let's be doers.